Hi, I'm Chris Curry, Principal of the Pensions Dashboards programme. Today I'm speaking with Chris Connelly, Head of Propositions at Heywood, one of our early testing volunteers. Heywood provides pension software solutions for schemes, administrators and employers. So Chris, would you mind telling us a little bit about why Heywood volunteered to become an alpha participant?
Certainly. Simply it's the right thing to do. The programme started probably back in 2016 if we look at the original ABI-led project to build proof of concept. So Heywood joined in at that point and in fact even had to pay to be in that programme. So that shows the keenness to make sure that Dashboard programme is a success, because fundamentally we just believe it's the right thing to do. We will probably have to present ourselves something like 5 million member records from our own software clients. And on top of that, everyone else that we sell our ISP service to. So we will be a big part of this, so it makes sense to do that right from day one.
How easy or difficult was it for you to prepare to take part in Alpha?
Certainly insofar as joining in and working with PDP, that was the really easy part. But again, with all Alpha things, you're there to try and work out how it works, what might go wrong, that sort of thing. So you do go in a little bit not knowing exactly what you're signing up to. But PDP team themselves made it really easy.
What preparation did Heywood need to undergo internally to be able to participate in the develop and test phase?
Certainly the first thing, the more corporate aspect of our preparation, was just making sure we had budgets and resources in place. Because it wasn't just about thinking about what we need to do in Alpha, but if you're going to be in Alpha, you need to be in Beta as well, otherwise you're not being useful to the programme. So it's setting that out, getting stakeholders internally comfortable that they were agreeing to something that you couldn't put an exact number on, but you knew what the intention was and you knew how important it was. The rest of getting ready was pretty simple.
And finally, Chris, what are Heywood's hopes for the future for pensions dashboards, having gone through this process so far?
Well, I very much hope this is not the end. This is quite a difficult part. It's the programme of bringing the whole of pensions industry together in a way that no one has done before. But just getting to the point where members can find their pensions and understand the figures is really only the start of this. We need to make sure that pension dashboards become open pensions, that open pensions can feed into open finance. Because once people have found their pensions and start to understand their outcomes, they will start to want to understand it in the context of the other money they've got as well and the other commitments they've got. So we do need to make sure that this programme is the bedrock for doing that, but not the end. And I'd kind of say the same for the data providers, the pension schemes, the insurers, product providers that are out there sending the data in. I can see why you might think your staging date looks a bit like the finishing line. That's when you must be compliant by. But it really is only the start of your new service model. What will members do when they find you? What will they ask you next? How do you make sure that you can provide all that data all the time and always be on? These are things you need to be thinking about now as well. So we hope that Pension Dashboards just doesn't end there, and it doesn't end there for the data providers either.
Yeah, definitely the start of the journey rather than the end. Thanks very much for your time, Chris. It's been great talking to you today.